Mount Everest is the highest mountain on Earth. It rises 8,848.86 meters above sea level. People from all over the world are amazed by its height and beauty. It is part of the Himalayan mountain range, which stretches across Nepal and Tibet. Everest is called Sagarmatha in Nepal, which means goddess of the sky. In Tibet, it is called Chomolungma, meaning mother of the universe. Millions of years ago, Earth's land was not the same as it is today. Two large pieces of land, or tectonic plates, collided. This pushed up the land and formed the Himalayan mountains. Over time, Mount Everest became the tallest peak in this range. Even today, Everest grows a little bit taller every year because the tectonic plates are still moving. Mount Everest lies on the border between Nepal and Tibet, an area governed by China. Most climbers begin their journey from Nepal. The nearest town to the mountain is Lukla, which has a small airport. From there, climbers trek to the base camp, where their adventure begins. In the 19th century, British surveyors began mapping the Himalayas. In 1856, they declared that Mount Everest was the tallest mountain in the world. It was named after Sir George Everest, a British surveyor. However, local people had known about the mountain long before this. Climbing Mount Everest is a dream for many. However, it is not an easy task. In 1953, Sir Edmund Hillary from New Zealand and Tenzing Norgay, a Sherpa from Nepal, became the first people to reach the top of Everest. Their success was a huge achievement and inspired many others to try. Climbing Mount Everest is a challenge. Many people do it to test their limits. Others climb it to experience the beauty and adventure of nature. Reaching the top gives climbers a sense of pride and accomplishment. However, climbing Everest is also dangerous. Mount Everest is very cold, with temperatures dropping below -60 degrees Celsius. The air near the summit has very little oxygen, making it hard to breathe. Climbers face risks like frostbite, avalanches, and falling. Despite these dangers, many people attempt the climb every year. Climbing Everest requires physical and mental strength. Climbers train for months or even years. They learn how to use climbing gear, such as ropes, ice axes, and oxygen tanks. They also practice in other high-altitude locations to prepare their bodies for the lack of oxygen. There are two main base camps on Mount Everest, one in Nepal and one in Tibet. From these base camps, climbers move to higher camps. These camps are set up at different altitudes to help climbers adjust to the thin air. The final camp before the summit is called the Death Zone because the air there is very thin. Sherpas are local people who live in the Himalayan region. They are known for their strength and ability to work in high altitudes. Sherpas guide climbers, carry supplies, and set up ropes and ladders. Without Sherpas, many climbers would not succeed. Despite the cold and harsh conditions, some animals live near Mount Everest. Snow leopards, red pandas, and Himalayan taurs can be found in the lower regions. Birds like the bar-headed goose and chough are also seen flying high above the mountains. The best time to climb Mount Everest is in spring, April-May, or autumn, September-October. During these times, the weather is more stable and the winds are not as strong. Climbers avoid the monsoon season because heavy rains and snow make climbing dangerous. Over the years, Mount Everest has faced a problem with trash. Climbers leave behind equipment, food wrappers, and other waste. Efforts are being made to clean the mountain and protect its environment. Many climbers now follow the rule, leave no trace. Climbing Mount Everest has become more popular in recent years. Improved gear and technology have made it easier for people to attempt the climb. However, the mountain is also becoming crowded. Some people worry that this will harm the environment and the experience of climbing. The Himalayan region is rich in culture. The Sherpa people follow Tibetan Buddhism. Monasteries, prayer flags, and stone carvings are common in the area. Climbers often visit monasteries to receive blessings before starting their journey. Mount Everest will always be a symbol of adventure and challenge. To protect the mountain climbers and local communities, we must take care of its environment. Education and rules can help ensure that Everest remains beautiful for future generations. Mount Everest is more than just a mountain. It is a place of natural wonder, cultural richness, and human achievement. Climbing it is a dream for many and a symbol of pushing one's limits. Whether seen from afar or climbed up close, Mount Everest will always inspire awe and respect in people around the world. Thank you for joining us on this journey. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Mr. Discovery for more fascinating content. Let us know your thoughts or any topics you'd like us to cover in the comments below. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring.